All there is, nothing more to expect. Chasing footsteps through the world and take whatever you get. Is it enough to act like you know what to do? Is it enough to take the first thing heard as truth? Just our lives were faking. It's just ourselves we're breaking. Nothing left to leave me, and nothing left to defeat, and nothing left to break you. Nobody's gonna take you home, and nothing left for you to feel. No one left who could be healed. Nobody's left to be loved. There's nothing left, you're all alone. It's just our lives we're faking. It's just ourselves we're faking. And then you realize your life has slipped away. Why you try to be someone you'll never be? As your time runs out and things don't feel the same, and you try to find someone else to blame. Nothing left to leave here, and nothing left you could feel, and nothing left to break you. Nobody's gonna take you home, and nothing left for you to feel. There's no one left who could be here.
Hi everybody, good morning. I woke up so late. I'm so sorry. I just was not sleeping well. I don't know, you would think if you're having nightmares, it would motivate you to wake up sooner, but it was the opposite. It's like, wow, this is awful. I think I'll stay here. But hi, hello everybody, good morning. I got my latte. I got my Oreo latte, but without all the bullshit. I don't want the cold foam or like the Oreo cookies. I'm just looking for flavor shots to give a little bit of variety. No. I want to stream a ton. Unfortunately, I can't do my 10-hour streams anymore because I don't ever have the energy for that, but I want to stream as many days of the week as I possibly can. However, I do gotta crack down and work on a few commissions. Hello, hi. But yeah, don't forget everybody, please consider following my pre-debut VTuber friend, Mayu Cream. She's hopefully gonna be able to debut this year, and ideally, I would like if she could get to at least 500 on Twitter at least before her debut. But we'll try our best. But please consider checking her out. She's very cute. I know what she looks like. I know what her model looks like, and I'm really excited and jealous because it's so amazing. And she's a goat girl. She's a cute little goat girl. And a farm girl. Oh, this mix of Call of Duty 2 music I'm listening to. I think it's they're actually doing some DJ mixing to it. It's not the playlist I usually listen to. I like this also because it's not just like audio, they also do like video editing for it too, which is kind of nice. Like I like whenever people go above and beyond when it comes to background music stuff. Like when they will like, I don't know, they'll like go into a game, plant themselves somewhere, and they just hit record, and that way when they upload it, there's like something to look at for the duration of the video. You know what I'm talking about? But guess what? Apparently, Amazing Digital Circus, I kind of forgot. Amazing Digital Circus is going to be airing its last episode in theaters on my birthday, June 4. How special! So now my birthday is associated with Digital Circus, which I do love, and one of my favorite anime characters, Yukimoto, of which my anime figure for him arrived actually. But what was weird is that they suddenly charged me an unexpected additional fee, so that's annoying. But I haven't gotten around to opening him yet. But I love normal Yugi. Everybody always goes crazy for Yami Yugi, but there's a beauty to the normal Yugi. Normal Yugi is just like your average person, except he actually is a god gamer too. He just doesn't have the confidence. So that's what Yami Yugi's for. He kind of hides behind him a little bit. But what was cool about Yu-Gi-Oh! And Yami Yugi, or Item and Yugi, is how they both found what they were lacking from each other. So it's not like Item was perfect. He also learned things from normal Yugi. But aside that rambling, I genuinely tried to watch Gameoverse's pilot, because I've been talking about it based on the clips that I've seen. A lot of people are like about as heated about it as they are regarding Mixtape. But as I told you guys, Mixtape and Devil May Cry Netflix have gotten more of an emotional reaction out of me in comparison to Gameoverse, which I just feel completely like, eh. It feels like it's so dull and whatever that I can't really get too offended or mad at it, even though it kind of does do a lot of things that I don't like personally. I feel like a lot of the criticisms I've seen where they try to break down why people are irritated by it is helpful. One of which is it's a acting trope that I really hate. There's this part where the cat girl she has like low confidence in herself, and the way she reads her lines is like, I don't know what to do. I have no confidence in myself. What should I do? Like kind of like, and somebody kind of summarized it as like, you could tell that this script is written that way towards like W ... what, you know what I mean? It's kind of like just certain like voice acting styles that's very prevalent that I've never been able to get into. But I tried to watch Gameoverse and I don't feel angry. I just feel like, this is boring. This is not for me. It's like I can't get into its vibe. I can't really get into its characters or presentation or anything about it. It just feels so like these people grew up in Newgrounds. You can kind of see it in their blood. They're gamers. They like the cute girls with like robot arms and stuff. And it just doesn't do anything for me. It kind of makes me, like, regarding, like, gamer inspo, it kind of makes me think of Scott Pilgrim a little bit. But even what I've seen of Scott Pilgrim looks a bit more interesting. But I actually never really wanted to read Scott Pilgrim either. I liked the movie because of who the director was, like the live-action one. But every time I would look into what Scott Pilgrim was like, I just kept thinking, like, I don't know, this doesn't really seem bad. It just doesn't seem like it's for me. You think Devil May Cry Netflix is peak? Can I ask how much you like the games out of curiosity? I mean, you can like what you like if you genuinely are having a good time with it, but I feel like it's kind of like in the objectives on like how bad it is as an adaptation, but also I don't really like its type of characterization they go for. I don't really like its type of story and themes that they want to go for. Like sprinkle on the kind of like underlying contempt they seem to have for Devil May Cry. There's just so much stuff going on. I played all of them. You were 13 when the first one came out. But do you recurrently go back to Devil May Cry? Like, when was the last time you played them out of curiosity? Because typically whenever it seems people like the Netflix one, they don't really seem like they are the hardcore demographic audience of people who, yeah, I just replayed Devil May Cry a year ago. It always seems like, oh yeah, I played Devil May Cry when I was growing up. Haven't really, like, revisited them that much, but I remember it well enough. I didn't remember there being a mobile game, but I shouldn't be surprised. They just don't really advertise mobile games very well. Like, you would never know that there was a D-Generation mobile game, like Resident Evil D-Generation. You play all of them once a year, then I honestly have no idea how you're able to like the Netflix show. But I'm probably the only person who really likes the reboot, so to each their own, I guess. Scott Pilgrim game was super fun. Oh, I remember the game. I played a little bit of it. I used to listen to its soundtrack all the time. I thought it was really, really good. There was 2 songs in particular that were my favorite that I would listen to on repeat over and over and over again. I remember for the longest time, the game was inaccessible, right? Like, I don't remember if it was pulled off of stores or if it just hadn't been ported in like 15 years, but recently-ish, and by recent I mean sometime within the last 5 years, I think they finally brought it back, and I was really happy for the Scott Pilgrim game fans because the game seems really charming from what I remember playing. Felt like a waste for it to just kind of fade away like that. Also, hello Zero. But Pumpkin, they did the chair meme, which shows that they're super in touch with culture and memes. Speaking of, I remember somebody tweeting about something about Steam tags being removed. They apparently removed the RPG Maker tag from Steam, but they mentioned that Capybara is now added as a tag, and people are kind of mad. They're like, so why do we get rid of RPG Maker, which is a useful tag, and we have a heckin' Chungus Capybara? I just want capybaras to get more hate. Even if it's not exactly hate at capybaras themselves, I just want them to be at the center of a hateful discussion because I fucking hate capybaras and they are a meme. They are a meme Chungus animal. What happened? When did this happen? Why are they so popular now? They're dumb. I think original game was PS3 exclusive. The Scott Pilgrim game? Or Devil May Cry reboot? I just see the Devil May Cry show as a fanfic, so it's easier to deal with. So you're basically able to, like, compartmentalize it, right? To where you know it's not accurate, but you just try to enjoy it for what it is. I wanted to do that, but because of, like, how do I say? I'm good at doing that too, but I just didn't really like the show that they came up with either. Like, if I want to see, like, a creative reinterpretation, I would rather see Japanese creators do it, which sounds so weeby to say, but only because of the state of Western media right now. If the West wanted to do a Devil May Cry cartoon maybe 20 years ago or something, maybe I would have been down, but not as it is now. Coconut dog, what's that? Some of the Steam tag decisions were odd to say the least. I feel like they could be expanded on. Sometimes there's certain niches that I wish I could just search up keyword-wise and get to find stuff based off of that. Where, you know, because, like, sometimes you want to look based on game genre, but other times you want to look based on vibe. You know, like certain aesthetics and whatever. And I feel like when it comes to aesthetics, it's kind of actually hard to find games that way. Type in one-handed because your kitty's laying on your chest. Is it an actual kitty or a big adult cat? Because I know that we pet havers will literally call a 15-year-old cat a kitty. But both are very cute. But if it's a kitty, then I'm like extra jealous. I want a new kitty because I like how hyper they are. Adult cat. Okay, still perfect. What kind of cat are they? We have a calico and a tuxedo cat, and then my cat, Comey, I don't even know what she is. I don't think she's anything special. I think she's just short hair. Coconut dog is the wholesome Chungus name for capybara. Oh shit, they actually have a nickname? I can kind of see the coconut logic to it. I guess that's kind of cute. Hatter said she was a baby. She sounds cute. What's her name? And you're raising a kitten. What kind of kitty? Dogs all over right now. Can't move because I don't want to disturb their sleep. How many dogs do you have? I miss having dogs. Also, hello, Windbreaker. Also, I'll be right back. I'm going to just fill up my sippy cup with water. You know, I partially did the sippy cup because XD, how silly, but also it's small and compact. It's not overly big and gets in the way, and it's hard for stuff to spill from it, so it's actually pretty good. You know, hi. You know, shouldn't plug the competition. But, by the way, if anybody doesn't feel like watching Star Fox 2, Mina Crow is streaming Stalker Gamma. They've been obsessed with it. So, just throwing that out there if anybody wants to watch Stalker Gamma. Shout out. Almost accidentally wrote shout out Stalker Gamma, but that is of course not what I intend to do. Hold on. Tortoiseshell tabby. Oh, there's different kinds? I'm gonna look it up. Tortoiseshell tabby. Oh, where they got the cool... Well, there's different versions of them. Yeah, like, tortoiseshells, they come in so many different variety. Do you have the one where it's like... They have lots of black all over them? Those look cool. I like those. You like our stream times, Third? I thought you'd be happy. It's like European time, right? I love animals. Prob should have been a veterinarian. You could still be, maybe. American short hair mix. So isn't that like, that's kind of like the basic cat, right? Like, as long as it's not like too fluffy. If it's short and it's not like one of the specialty cats, then isn't it automatically American short hair, I assume? She had an infection and was abandoned. Couldn't leave her and raise her, and now she's a small black and white short hair kitten. Reminds me of a cow. That's what my cat's like. She can't be older than a month, maybe and a half. That's like what my cat was like when I got her. Like, I have really small feet. I wear like size 6. And my kitty was smaller than that when I first got her. And she's cow core, mostly white, and then she has black spots. And it's awesome because I specifically wanted a white cat because I thought it would be neat. I thought, because, like, I've been around all other different kinds of cats, and I've had white cats in the past, but I think white cats are really pretty because they kind of look like snow. And she's my angel. She was not making a good impression on my dad. She was acting like a stereotypical cat and hiding the fact that she's actually tsundere and that she is very loving and very sweet. But I really want her to stop like trying to put her asshole in my face. Please stop doing that. They just don't understand. Kitten actually sleeping in my shoe right now, but she really wanted it next to my laptop for extra heat. My cow cat is named Komi. She's named after the character from Idolmaster Cinderella Girls. And I love her. She's, oh god, I think she's gonna be either 7 or 8 this year, which feels crazy to me because it doesn't feel like it's been that long, but you know, the passage of time, it just be like that. And our other cat, I think the oldest is 15, but he's still kicking. And then the other one is like 12 or something, 12 or 10. I remember though when I first got her, she had a hold. Like we got her from an adopt center, and she came home and she had a nosebleed. And I remember like panicking and freaking out. But I think it was just that she was probably just sneezing so much that it was tearing up the inside of her nose. So I think she had a little superficial cut because it didn't last very long. But it's not something that you want to see with your new baby. Like as soon as you bring them home, you don't want to see like visible signs of an injury. But I got a little bit dramatic and freaked out. But nah, she was totally fine. And unfortunately now she's huge. But like, how do I say? I sometimes think she's still small, even though she's not. When I babysit this one actual kitten at times, then it really is clear to me how big my cat has gotten. She's like a monster. Also, hello Machina, hi. Yeah, but luckily she hasn't dealt with anything else. The only thing that she has that's a little bit weird is she has kind of like really thin hair along her nose, and I used to think that like there was something wrong maybe, but it's like, nah, I think it's just her genetics. But I am playing Star Fox 2 today. I have never really heard about it before. I didn't know there was a second one, and so I looked into it, and I guess it never actually released on the SNES or something. I don't really understand. It seems like it finished, but they were on the eve of the N64, and so Nintendo was like, oh, well, nobody wants to play like old graphics, old style game. They want to move on to the next tech, so they never released it, but then it said that it got released on the Switch or something like that. If anybody could correct me, please. I feel like, I don't know, I skimmed the Wikipedia, and I'm probably missing something. It was released for the SNES Mini. Oh, okay, so that's why it's gonna actually work for me? But that's kind of crazy. But yeah, like, shit was like that back then. Like, remember when I was talking about how, I think that maybe I actually did have an SNES after all, but then we got the N64 and just traded it in so quickly. It's like, think about it, like, you get a system, and you're probably only going to play a few of those games for that system. You know, nobody is typically able to afford every single game for a system, but you play them, and then the next console comes out only 5 years later. And then you move on to the next one. So I feel like a lot of us don't actually explore the entire library of a console before we just kind of leave it in the past, so to speak. And the reason why I started thinking about this subject again is we were talking about AVGN. I think we were talking about it started with JonTron. Talk about JonTron and his skit style, because I went back and I watched his Star Fox Adventures video, because now I've played Star Fox Adventures, so now I actually know what he's talking about and have more of a emotional understanding of the game, rather than surface level, not in my head and understanding it, but never playing it myself. And his video kind of did lightly comb over not comb over. He lightly addresses all the complaints that I basically had as well. And I feel like it's a well-aged video. And then we just started talking about like Nostalgia Critic, AVGN, how all these reviewers very early on kind of cemented in the fact that there needs to be a cutaway skit or gag. And I think JonTron's one of the better aged ones in terms of like the old ones. And I think AVGN's was actually good too, even though AVGN could come across as Reddit, because he does like the whole style of, I want to take a shit on this even if I was on a moving train, and like big elaborate kind of goofy like tirades, shoving in like piss, shit, and like various curse words. But there's something about the charisma that he does that makes it work. I feel like Nostalgia Critic stuff ages the worst, or maybe my tastes have just changed so much that I struggle to go back to it. Maybe it's because a lot of his humor style was screaming really loud in a high-pitched voice, kind of, or there's just something about the way he does his funny voice that doesn't mesh with me as much, if that makes sense. And then we started talking about how, like, oh, that's right, like AVGN, he's actually reading a script written by Mike Mattia a lot, and that a lot of the games that he's playing are actually Mike Mattia games, and games that AVGN never played himself. And, you know, it's kind of easy to go and think, oh, does that mean AVGN is a poser? And it's like, probably not. It's just that whenever AVGN was a kid, he's probably not, you know, when you're like 5, 7, and 8, you're not exactly going to be the type of person that's like, I need to play every single game on the SNES. It's like, no, you're a kid. So you're going to get a few games that your parents buy for you, and then you're going to move on to the next console and get the few games that your parents buy for you until eventually you get older, and then you're able to more actively pursue your passion, so to speak, and make an effort to try and collect all the games and play them all. So does that make sense? Ultimately, what I'm saying is that even though it doesn't, it's kind of like losing the magic when you realize that Mike Matai had a lot to do with things, and it's not so much that AVGN was just like this big giant brained game collector back in the day, but he's still heckin' valid, except he's a normie who insulted Resident Evil whenever he got to classic Resident Evil for his videos, unless that was Mike and Matai. One of those two has to complain about the tank controls and camera angle, and I don't like that at all. Anyway, what was I really talking about? Star Fox. The art is very charming. Is this like the true original art? Because it's really quaint. It makes me think of how furry art looked back in the day. There's something that comes off as like, it just doesn't look like how Fur Affinity artists or Twitter furries draw stuff. There's something that comes off as vintage about the art style. Let me try and pull it up. There's also like a shit ton of girls in this one. Let me see, where is it? It kind of makes me think of like Archie Sonic style. I also really like the colors. It's like saturated pastel almost. Oh, there's not as many girls as I thought there was. But look at this cute dog character. She's a dog, right? Or is she a rabbit? But she's so cute. I love her. And then this one, what are they supposed to be, a minx or something? Gonna check out me and oh yeah. Bye. Enjoy Stalker Gamba. Oh, I'll go look right now. Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna be jealous. You could donate your cat to me. Ooh. Hold on, I was sent something else. Okay, I'm looking now. They're so cute. They have like that mature cat look to them. Oh, there's two of them. I like the stretched out one. I used to have a cat like that. Or I think it was my grandma's cat, actually. Wait, no, I did have a cat like that once. They're very, very cute. Wait, so one is... Oh, never mind, I get it. Tuesday and Clay. Those are cute names. I Riot. Wait, what's wrong? I hope one day we get an actual Star Fox 3. No. What I don't get is, if they've remade Star Fox 1 multiple times, or Star Fox SNES or whatever, why don't they remake Star Fox 2? Have they ever tried to remake Star Fox 2? Riot. Your art that you've been posting lately was really cool. You've been doing sort of like a chibi style. It looks a bit more... It's just very different. It feels like you're going for something different. I liked it. Did you see the art that Saya did of you? They should remake F-Zero? Ooh, I would be interested in that. Oh, you know what? Since I've been in a mood lately, we should play the F-Zero game for GameCube. Because I played the demo for it. I remember thinking it was cool, but I didn't like play it for very long. I didn't like have like a super grasp on it. Just Lilac Wars arc for some reason. I guess because it's the peak and they don't want to move past it, or they don't know how to expand the story, I guess, past it. Which is a shame because, I mean, there's potential with that universe. Yeah, they did amazing, right? Like, Saya's art is very, very skilled. I really like how they do their line strokes a lot. But somebody said that Star Fox 2 is like a pre-64, so I'm kind of curious if there's going to be obvious clear improvements from the first game to catch people up. I did not finish Star Fox for SNES. I was able to get to the final level and get to the supposed final boss, but I would die on the second phase. I was never able to get to the final phase, and the reason why I didn't continue is because my hand started hurting, so I kind of had to put it to rest a little bit. I'm open-minded to trying it again, but I will say that final level is very challenging. You need to have really good reaction time, and it's just a generally like challenging game, but I would say that it's good. However, I had to do the easy missions, like the way these games seem to be, is it's not clear cut. Do you want to play easy mode, medium mode, or hard mode? It's just like they're all different stages, I guess. And I initially tried to do the stage 2 stages, and those were way too hard, but I'm hoping that as I get more practiced that I'll eventually be able to do at least the stage 2 ones and then maybe 3, but I admit it is a little bit hard for me, but I grew up with like 64 and after. SNES is kind of like when it was still extra hardcore. So even though I wouldn't say that I am the weakest level League gamer, I don't think I'm the highest either, so it's a bit of a challenge when I try to go to 80s or like early 90s, dependent. And then also 64 is going good. I'm pretty confident that it won't be that difficult to be able to get the final true boss. I just have to do the train level properly, so I'm gonna be doing that eventually here soon. But we're gonna be doing Star Fox 2 today. Let's see, hold on. Oh right, I'm not using this controller. I got my SNES controller. Alright, give me 1 second. It is cool that they just released it. The thank you for the follow. The SNES Mini, whenever they went through that trend of releasing like basically like little tiny emulator machines, they did it for like PlayStation 1 as well and other little consoles. I remember there's like a shortage of them. Like they were like selling like hotcakes. But a lot of people were like, oh, they're not actually that good. They only have like a few games and this and that. But I remember wanting one because it seemed cute, but I never got to it. But that's so cool that they used it. As you said, they used it as an opportunity to release a game that they had never released before, which means that they had been holding on to it this whole time. But that's such a bummer, like, that they worked hard on that game, finished it, and then they were just told, nah, you're too late. We gotta move on. That's such a bummer. Yeah, like, that's the problem with Adventures. Star Fox Adventures is a completely serviceable game, but I don't want to say it's not bad. But it's not good. It's just very boring. I think that if it ripped off Zelda better, then it would have had a stronger hold on me. But because it felt like Zelda without all the meat, I couldn't stay interested in it. Hold on, I gotta focus. There we go. It just felt like it's missing dungeons. The game is like you reach like a hub kind of area and you walk around and you make your dinosaur dig a hole, or you talk to an NPC and you give them something, then you go on and make your dinosaur dig a hole, and it's like, okay, so when do we get into the game? Or when do we get to a game? When do we do a dungeon? When do we do a series of like challenges, like, you know, a dungeon? And it's like it didn't seem to ever happen. Like, it felt like the game is constantly edging. Like, okay, it's about to get into the game, right? Maybe I dropped too soon, but I started getting the impression, like, I think this is just going to be how the game constantly is. Very repetitive edging. Hold on, sorry. Okay, I gotta focus. I gotta focus my brain. this. There we go. And is this scaled right? Nope. That looks kind of rare-esque, almost. The way the colors look. Oh, shit. Whoa. Hey, how's the audio, by the way? PS1 Mini's software was shit. Modded though it was decent. I always hear that, like, when it comes to these companies doing, like, ports of retro games and that they're just stealing emulators from the internet. Is that true? The volume's good? Ooh, okay. Nah. I've actually never owned, well, apparently I owned a SNES, but it was more my parents'. But I don't play on my legitimate stuff because it's all breaking and dying, and I got sick of trying to maintain it. But for the longest time, I never even wanted to emulate. I always wanted to play stuff, physically. Hold on. It's not working. Do I have to remap my controls? Let me try really quick. Hold on. I shouldn't have to. Says I use a joypad. Yeah, it's like not detecting it. Oh, I never plugged it in. What? How does that happen? You know what? I remember I unplugged my Xbox controller, and then I went to plug in my SNES controller, and then I must have just grabbed the Xbox controller wire and then plugged it in. How can I be such a dim-witted person all the time? Alright. And this is scaled. Okay. Nothing's happening.
Senior moment, perhaps.
Oh, wait. Of course something's happening. I started mashing buttons, and then it brought up the damn keyboard again. Get this, like, what do I need this keyboard on for? How do you make it go away? Fucking Christ. I'm mashing because I'm trying to get the, trying to see if the buttons work, like if I can skip to the main menu. But it's hard to tell because sometimes older games make it to where now you have to watch the opening every time. Well, we're gonna fight a dragon. Hello? I can't tell if it's working. Let me try this. Oh, it crashed. Okay. I'll boot it up again. I literally do not understand what's happening. Down, right. Yeah, the controls seem to work fine. Sometimes I do test it, but as soon as it's time to work, it just doesn't. Man, I like how this menu looks. Gosh, that dog is so cute. Oh, we do this now? So now it's like, oh man, the colors are so fucking pretty. Okay. Now, is this purely stylistic, or is it some... No, because the colors aren't pastel here. Man, this looks really aesthetic. Yeah, wow, this is actually a lot more visually impressive than the first game. Like, the first game looked really good, but this one seems to be, like, way more fancy. I'm so ready. And then, did you say that you can also play as the other characters? Oh my god! Look at them! He's so cute. Oh, Miyu. Hey guys, don't forget to follow my friend Mayu Krem on... Oh, she's so fucking cute. Oh, do I be a Fujo or a cute girl lover? Of course, cute girl lover. I don't want them to ever be a romantic pair though. This is purely platonic friends. Oh, they have animations. What the fuck? Now let's see what the in-game looks like. What? Blah, blah, blah. What? We can, like, just select whatever we want? Oh my god! I can literally free fly around. Where should I go? This is absolutely adorable. I like whenever you have, like, level select stuff like this, but you have a little bit of interactivity, like Woolly World does that, and then Kirby and the Forgotten Lands has that, so where you can kind of walk around the hub instead of it being fixed, designated spots, where you just press left and your characters automatically walk to it, you know what I mean? Oh, wow. Oh my god. Why? Hold on. Okay, why is what I thought it was. And they didn't release this. Seriously? They didn't release this on the actual SNES. A little bit overwhelmed, though, trying to figure out what's going on. But it was like that for the, Oh, you have to hold it. Whoa. Oh, coin. Man, this is so fucking fancy. This is amazing. Oh my god, we got the walking gimmick stuff. Is it like tank controls? Hold on, I haven't gotten a grasp for how to look somewhere and move your body elsewhere. I think it's like, makes me think of Mega Man Legends. How happy were Star Fox fans when this game came out? Because it seems like a kind of cursed franchise. Also, hello, Avius. Hi. Oh. Yay. Oh my god. This is amazing. Can I go to this planet or does anything happen? I'm gonna assume that if you get hit by these, either you get damaged or it initiates like a fight. Oh my god. Ooh, I guess we're about to find out. I was right. Oh, and wait. Did we proper tracking like this in Star Fox 1? Yeah, I think only for the first-person views. Hold on. Damn. Where's my health anyway? And I keep thinking like, oh, do N64 controls work? And it's like, no somersault in this, I don't think. Barrel works though. Where's my health? Is it the circles on the bottom right? I'm a horrible dog fighter. I died. It's over. Where's my health? Is it the percent? It is the bottom right? Oh shit, look at this. And that's what I call good art. Continue as Wingman? Oh, so is it like the first game where if you die, you have to start over? Oh, you could warp if you want. Interesting. How do I bring back my friends? Or is she just dead? I wanna engage with that. Oh, I gotta fight you again. You killed my dog friend. Did he run into me? I guess, like, what? I just had to stop him from ramming me? But it'll hurt him, too, if he rams into me, I would assume. Ow. Like, don't forget, you do the damn barrel. Do barrel. It's awesome to do. So, I have a bunch of blue orbs and then the red. What does it mean, though? Now I have... I know it's shield health, but... Oh, I see. Red, so I have 3 hits left and then it's over. Frame rate also seems better on this than the first game. Like, they even have, like, electricity to show that my ship is damaged. Wait, do I have to do another one? Oh. Is dragons the nemesis now? Alright, I was about to say, when the hell do I get to do anything? What did that say? How do I... Wait, the text goes away so fast. Use the ship to power up the shields. Okay. Okay. It's so cool that they're like chasing me down. Whoa, what happened? Oh my god. Oh my god. Whoa, 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 what's a piece? Eee! We're gonna take this to Earth. I'm just gonna go to an actual planet. Yeah, you're gonna have to like go through this level before you can fight me, whoever's on my ass. Oh, Pigma. Ooh, I feel 1% better than before. Ooh. I'm gonna try to not be greedy if I can help it. Get a few hits, then run away. I was trying to do the barrel roll. Like, can you can bounce off their shit, right? Like, because it's meant to deflect bullets, right? I assume it's not just like level bullets, that it's also... No, I do it and I still get hit. So I need to get to a point to where it's not trading hits anymore. Also, I hope the game isn't mostly just like fighting these guys. I want like levels too. Oh, I'm probably supposed to shoot the homing things. Do I have a bomb? Yay, I did it. Did they have as many? Well, I don't want to necessarily call them particle effects, but I guess it's just more and more result of there being more detail. Alright, so I'm extremely hurt, which means that they can completely annihilate and kill me. Wait, is this like a time thing to where you have to be conscientious of the fact that they are... Wait, where's... Oh my god. Like, they're gonna get towards your base, they're gonna blow up your base, and you're gonna lose! What? It's over? I lost! Well, what do you know? So you can't actually dick around. Ooh. Man, look at the detail of this. Alright. We're dead. Man, you even get to see the entire, like, Polygon city destroyed. There's something about the purple shading that's so cool. So, Dog dies. Falco lives to see that everyone he cares about is also dead. Gnarly. Nah, it's okay. They went to the Shadow Realm. Oh, how cute! Yeah, retry. Alright, so I gotta be smarter. And if somebody's trying to get to my mothership, I need to go fight. She's so diva, but we're going for the cutie!
Good luck.
Oh my god, her little, like, finger point thing! She's so cute! Ugh, 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 ugh. Is there any indulgence of her? Alright, this time, on point. Is that my ship, or is that an evil ship? Yeah! Is there a slowdown mechanic? Like, because I'm pretty sure that was even in the other one. So I don't want them to get to Earth, and I don't want them to get to our ship. This is so cool. Like, just doing things a little bit different than the first one. It's like, I really like that. So apparently Crystal in Adventures was going to be your main pro tag, but because they decided to make it Star Fox, I guess they decided to just trap her in a crystal and like make her not a character anymore. And it makes so much sense that the only weapon you get to use is the staff that looks like it would be used by somebody like her, not Fox. So they just repurposed it and gave it to Fox. That's incredible. It's like, I looked into it and it's like, she's like hardly in the game. Like, that's so amazing. So that's my real target. Ugh. Is the entire game gonna be more like dogfight focused to try to mitigate like the low frame rate issue? Like they don't want you to be going forward and traversing through a level because they didn't want to deal with that? What's a good restaurant with seats in San Francisco? I have no idea actually. I've never been there. Is this also one of those games to where nothing else moves until you move? Why is this charging? Oh, it's like a defense. Oh, okay, so we basically don't want this to be attacked. I don't know. There's probably something good, though. What do you guys like from San Francisco restaurant-wise? Downtown big city looking for big meals. Look up a barbecue place. Stay on your ass. Oh, I do have charge shots in this. Yeah! A cute dog! Pigma male. Yay! Adventure was originally going to be a game called Dinosaur Planet for the N64, but Nintendo stopped Rare and told them to put Fox in it. I also heard that apparently there's like a way you can play the N64 builds, like it got leaked or something. I need... My shield hurt. This is so fucking scary. Oh my god. Oh! I need to get to the mothership, dude. No. No, I don't wanna warp. I don't wanna warp. We gotta go on the offensive. The Star Fox worm has crawled up your brain. It has. It's a good IP. And I also feel like you guys don't have enough people to suffer with you, so I figured I would join the party late. Except I'm doing a speed run. I don't have to like go through what you guys have gone through for years. Like, waiting years for the next Star Fox, and then oh, it's just. What did that say? Like, she said to do something to dodge, but I didn't catch it. Press two things, because, like, whenever they do homing targets on me, I can't seem to do anything. So I think she's trying to tell me. I think I'm about to lose. It's like I didn't plan right or something. Oh, wait. I might actually be able to save, because, like, I think they're giving me updates on the status of everything while I'm doing the dogfight. L and R buttons, you press both to slow down? Like, I can't catch what it's saying. So, if you press both at the same time, does it slow you down, or does it make it to where you don't get hit? Not super diehard about Star Fox, but I think it's great. It's getting something at least. Oh, right. Uh-oh. What, then it's just wanted me to do the lean mechanics then? Because, you do left and right to just go fast. Oh, okay. Oh my god. Whoa. It's like I'm trying to aim down and it's not letting me for some reason. There must be something I'm not understanding. Why can't I aim down? Like, why is my crosshair, like... Okay, I think I just sometimes forget how to play. And this hurts. Yay! Konnichiwa, Nanashino. Okay. Dinosaur Planet. I'll check it soon. Oh, I'm so scared. It's like I'm hanging around base too much. I mean, I assume that that's good too. I really need to heal. I thought I already beat these guys' ass. Oh, it's this thing. Whoa. Ooh. You doing the charge shot? What are you doing to me? Ow! Oh my god, he almost killed me. They're doing some kind of... Is that a friend? No. Nope, you're evil. They're doing a charge shot, they're gonna blow up the planet. What happened? Oh. So far, they've made this stuff not as mean as the first one. Yatta. Hi, cars. This flying dragon is reminding me of Serpentura from Power Rangers. I don't know if I've seen them. Why is she so cute? And she has a big giant bow. It's so perfect. Alright, so I think I'm like completely freshed up. Let me beat this guy's ass. Look at him trying to laser us. Look, is that... No, that's not us, right? It looks pink, so I thought it was like her. There's sadly not going to be a lot of Dojins. The IP isn't thriving enough. I don't know if those projectiles can actually get to me. I do not believe that I'm actually hitting anything, because I hear the ricochet sounds. Can I actually get hit by these projectiles? Well, no, there's no more. Press select and your ship will transform. What does that mean? Whoa! This is cool. I can do it. I will. I can kind of dance. Huh? Look at that. What does the yellow mean? Sometimes your shield, it'll have red when it's like completely dead, and then yellow means something. So I'm gonna assume that this game can kind of go on forever if you just play defensively and don't move on the offense. Blue means your shield can take 2 hits, yellow means 1 more hit, and red is depleted. Okay. Cool. I really need to, like, start pushing forward. Oh, it even shows you ahead of time what things are. That's a missile. So that's why it didn't seem like there's, like, lots of, like, oh, if you select this planet / level... Almost, die. Right? Damn. Oh, enemy out of range. They it's over. Where are you? Man, I'm never gonna be able to go on the offensive. I'm just too slow. Alright, there we go. I just remember in an SNES game that was like 3D, like Star Fox, but you shoot balls at enemies in a maze, and the game was kind of creepy. No, you don't. What would that be called? I don't... Well, I'm like not very versed in the library of the SNES, so I have no idea actually. I was like, what's going on? And I was like, oh right, it's literally just a missile. Yeah, so this game was completed back during the SNES period, but they never released it because they're like, well, nobody wants to play like this kind of game. Like, they want to play N64. And so they didn't release it until the SNES Mini. And I haven't had anybody die yet. Excellent. Whoa! There's actual hazards? Ow! Oh my god. Yeah, like, I was very confused. Because when I was setting it up as a category, it was like, Star Fox 2, 2017. I'm like, how does that make any sense? But I'm glad they released it. But I feel bad for the devs, because it's like, this is like a cool game, and they just sat on it this long. Oh, this is like a really cool level. I like the backdrop. I don't know, I'm just gradually moving over there. Press Y to jump. How do I jump up and get it? There we go. It's like I thought about ignoring them. Wait, they're still alive. Do I shoot this thing over here? Oh, you just walk up and press it. I was pressing the wrong thing for jumping. This looks like a lava floor that I don't want to touch. Right? Oh, oh. Man. Give me that. Yes. I feel very hurt. I should have known better than to try to, like, ignore a guy. When in doubt, circle strafe all the time. Ah. Yay! Many die-hard Star Fox fans aren't fond of Command due to all the really bizarre endings you could get. Like, one of the endings has Crystal... What? For a previous villain? That's kind of hot. Wait, so... Wait, which is Command? Is that the DS one? Oh, that's right, because like, they do bring her back, because then she has, like, a fuchsia bodysuit. I'm genuinely super hurt. Owie. Oh, so my other pilot doesn't have as much health. Wait, I want to fight the missile. Oh, I think it already destroyed it. Luckily it moves slow, so I should be able to do that. the voices sound better than they did in the first one. Okay. Can I fight this missile or what? Like, should I just leave it to its own? I don't mind the weird endings because there's a good ending for every character. I usually I don't prefer multiple different endings. I just like one clear-cut story. Depending on the genre, anyway. This is just press the button. I'm a fast little guy, look at me. But it is kind of neat how, like, early on, they were, like, a bit open to, I guess, experimenting with the IP, and that's, like, not too rare. Like, what was it? Zelda 2 was like, why don't we do a side-scroller RPG, when the first one was, like, top-down, isometric view, full roam RPG. This one, I do like how they're trying to take it. I don't know which one I prefer. I guess I prefer the other one more. But if you could make a game and combine both of these, that would be perfect, right? So those are ricocheting off. Oh, no, I wanted that token. Well, that was fast. My worry with multiple engines is it takes dev time away from other things that can be polished, right? But I understand the intent to add replay value, but I prefer that they didn't. Barrel, you motivated me to want to 100% Mario 64. I forgot to tell everybody that I have a save file that you guys saw me do, that I could, oh, that's my husband, Star Wolf. But no, I could do it. I just had to do the lame-ass carpet level and the clock level. But how are you doing, Barrel? This is my husband, Star Wolf, and he really likes me. He likes to make fun of my dad being dead. Oh my god, he's so amazing. But I hope you had a good stream, Barrel. I'm playing Star Fox 2, which never actually released on the NES, but was completed during the era. And then they released it on the SNES Mini that they did a while back. You guys remember that craze whenever they were making, like, tiny versions of old consoles, and you would be able to play, like, a little small amount of the library? Unfortunately, this game requires me to focus a little bit. Oh my god. Wait, I almost won. I'm gonna win. I've gotten a little bit kind of decent at this. This is a little bit easier to play than Star Fox 1, but I would recommend Star Fox 1, at least trying it out. Oh, fuck. Oh! Star Fox 64, though, is probably my favorite so far. I'm so glad my pain can make it determine right. When I saw you playing, like, a big, tall mountain, I'm like, oh, that level. One little mistake and you're just tumbling down the entire mountain. Never seen Star Fox before 64. It's pretty cool. It just, if you play the first Star Fox, it definitely has a very low frame rate. Oh, thank you so much for the sub. Thank you. Wow, it's been 12 months. I feel like I've known you forever. I like good rival and enemy characters. Wolf seems cool. But the first game is really visually nice. This one, though, kind of, like, puts it to shame, almost. Oh, we're doing, like, mean levels. Oh, fuck. I can work with the low frame rate, though, but the real challenge is just how, mean the stages are in the first Star Fox. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, am I just bouncing into stuff? This is a little bit awkward to have free roam. And I'm gonna get my free shields. So when I bounce off the walls, it doesn't seem to actually hurt me. I really need this guy to die now. Should I hit the button? Or do I just, like, leave? Or do I shoot it? Normally when they have us do these kind of stages... Wait, I can consent. I can literally consent and change my form. Whoa. Oh, that was really awkward. Oh, wait, now that I'm here, then I'll fly so I don't have to, like, risk dangerous platforming by being on the fire. But if you guys have to head out, I totally forgive you. Again, I really hope that you enjoyed your stream. Oh my god. Wait, what am I looking at? What am I looking at? Played this game before, but unfortunately it was lagging on your old PC. Damn. Hopefully you can get it. Ugh. Okay, I want to be this form again. Oh my god, I'm almost dead. This is actually the first death I've had in a while. Oh, I was just supposed to shoot it. I'm stupid. Oh my god. It gives me a little bit of something at least. Oh. Why am I at full health? I'm at full health. First Star Fox is so hard I can't beat the final boss. I can only make it to its second phase. Not that I made that many attempts. Also, currently my finger is not locking up, luckily. Sometimes I deal with that when I play games. My chat is perfect. Hi, King. Alright, so this is where it like feels a little bit like Mega Man Legends, where it's like kind of like tank controls, and then you rotate with the bumper buttons. But as long as you circle strafe, you're fine. This ain't the final boss, right? And they have cute new characters in this game. They have like 2 sexy furry girls. My favorite is the puppy. I think she's probably supposed to be a poodle. Oh, let's go. But this game is so visually flashy compared to the first one. The first one is way, like, simple. This one is where it's like, yeah, this is the power of the SNES. Very beautiful. He's a cube now. Oh, no, wait, we're initiating the final boss, probably. This sounds like Omnis. Prepare to die. Or die trying. Whoa! This is mostly like kind of like first-person view, but in the first game, it would be half of the game. Half of the game would be this perspective. Alright, so you disappear. I don't know if this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Wait, one eye is dead. no, these cards, they're cards! Polygon cards! I don't have any control. Did I do it? I can't believe he became a cube and then we kick his ass. One giant win for the furry race. Look at how cute she is! I love her. Okay, so because I love her and I would die for her, and I do love Falco, if they got together, I guess that would be okay. As long as I could be in the chair.
Adios, Angela. Let's head back to Corneria.
They have way better voice quality in this. Like, they actually, like, say real lines? I don't think they did in the first game. I think it was just like... I beat the game, first attempt. Did I even get a game over? Or... Oh, I got one game over in the very beginning because I didn't understand that we are in a war. A war against the other furries. The bad ones. That was awesome. I definitely like this game a lot. What do you guys think of it? You guys should try this. I didn't expect to beat it, which means... No, no, no. I was gonna be like, hee hee, now I can go and play more 64 and get the real boss. It's like, no, I gotta play a little bit more of this because I actually like this. But I feel a sense of accomplishment because I beat it. But I suppose I was playing on normal difficulty, and I have not tried hard difficulty, but I suck. I have to play on normal. Hajime Yajima. These motherfuckers made such a good game, and Nintendo told them, nah. That's so sad. That poodle girl could have been cemented in furry history as like an icon or something. Way better than Crystal. Crystal, I don't know, it's like, yeah, she's hot, but what about like cute poodle girl that's kawaii with a giant bow? At least they got paid, true. But if I was a creator and I worked really hard on this game, that's really awesome, and then I get told, nah, here's your paycheck though, I think I would cry. Nintendo said N64 soon, actually. Yeah, you guys should have made it for the N64. I love seeing old retro polygons. Back whenever, you know, it was like all the angles, but you can't really texture them or anything. Although this one has dithering right there. I made this wall of text for you. Hello, can I watch He-Man cartoons? Questions. What's a good restaurant with seats in San Francisco? How old are you? Wait a minute. Let me look at your profile picture. Is that Pepe? Are you a child or are you a silly boy? Yes! We did it. You're 50? Well, I don't care what you eat. So, eat a dick. C. Wait, that sucks! Aww. I'm gonna keep the high score and beat that AAA. I would try again. Maybe we could do it faster. I wonder if there are more games like this in Nintendo's vault, like games that they just never finished. Oh, we can play as the other characters. hard. No way, I cannot. I'm too bad. Now we're gonna fight him. He's gonna be 2 cubes. Mario 64 2. Wait, are you legit? You know what I might do? After I do this again, I think that I will work on 100% in Mario 64. Because I want like a little intermission between all the Star Foxing that I've done. I like to switch it up. Is Slippy wearing it? Wait, is he wearing like a backwards cap? Or no, I think it's a frontwards cap. Look at how he actually has his throat croaking. You blink and your nose. Look at this detail, bro. Oh, I want to look at her blink. Yes, my queen. So they have different stats. Slippy just sucks ass. But he has a shit ton of shield. Yeah, let's look at everybody. Looks like Falco and Fox are kind of the same. Peppy's a bit slower than them, but he has more shield. Alright, so these two have the same. These two are basically the same. And yeah, you're right. Their ships are different. This one's cool. I like this. I like having the bit of red. That's what it is for all of them. I thought it's like, oh, it's specially red because he has red in his palette, but it's like, no. The alternate ship is just always got red. It's like, I kind of want to be able to easily flip between the girl ship and the boy ship. Is it the same? No. The what do you call it? The pilot windshield is a little bit more minimal. What if I place both the girls? No.
Good luck.
What?
I'm a little upset what they did with the remake on Nintendo Switch 2. Wait, remake of what? The new Star Fox, right? I don't like the character designs, but I think they're fine for what they are. It's just if you compare them to the old ones, they kind of don't have as much aura. Let's focus on this. They took the SNES box art and made them into graphics. That's what I heard. It's like the inspo is that it looks like the old 3D models that they made, which I think is cute. It just sucks if you are mildly attracted to how cool they used to look. Let's see. Should I go for this guy? There's like 5 of them. Huh? What the hell? I thought I touched them. They'll make Crystal look like a crackhead. Oh, that's her voice? It's so cute. Oh, hi, Cece. Thank you so much for the raid. We're playing Star Fox 2 for the SNES, but it never came out on the SNES. They said no. N64 is all that matters now. And then they released this in 2017 on the Mini, and it's actually fantastic. I highly recommend it. But I hope you guys had fun. What were you guys doing? But for anybody who doesn't know me, hi, I am PumpkinSynth. At the moment, I am in my Captain Anissa form. I am a military raptor girl. And then my alternate form is a saltwater crocodile girl. But my big form's Halloween Ghost, Eldritch Ghost. Thank you so much for the follow. I've been in a huge Star Fox fixation after all the attention that new one got. It's been on my feed a lot about how much people hate the redesigns. So I'm like, you know what? I never actually thought about getting into this IP. Maybe I should, and it's awesome. I just tried to play Adventures yesterday, and it actually really does suck a lot. Even as, like, a game, it's just very dull. Oh my god. Oh! The asteroid fields are hard. But the first Star Fox game is really cool. It's mostly, like, going through actual levels. This one is mostly mini skirmish focused. So it's, like, kind of shorter and briefer, but you have this mini map where the other side actively is moving around, and if they get too close to your allies, your like planet and your base, they can destroy it. So you have to try to meet them head on and stop them from doing that. It's like, I think it's really cool. It's very apples and oranges. Like, I think I prefer the other style, but I feel like this is awesome. So the best way to do a Star Fox game would be combining elements of these together. The hardest, though, is when you have to actually fight against rival pilots because they're more competent. Oh! Hold on, I'm almost dead. You are able to do a barrel roll, but it doesn't feel like it actually deflects bullets in this. It does in the first game. How did I have an easier time against Starwolf than this pig character? Pigma male. Adventure? Yeah, it's supposed to be Dinosaur Island. Oh, I thought I died for a second. Yeah, and it was actually Rare that made it. So it kind of sucks that they held back Rare's power and said, actually, just convert this to Star Fox. Which is kind of, like, sad because the game we got, it's kind of just mediocre. And the worst part is that they actually have, mini pilot sections, but they're treated like intermissions for the real game, which is very, very dull. Zelda without any sauce. It's like Zelda, but missing what makes Zelda good. And speaking of Zelda, I don't know when, but I am wanting to play Twilight Princess. Mainly because I'm thirsty for the Midna character, but I like its vibe that it's going for. I just don't like how metallic it looks. Sometimes GameCube and Wii kind of just did that. It's like I need to use my boost more, my speed. It's like the home-in targets don't really home in on them. I also like how pretty much the same mistake that I keep making is every time I'm like, alright, I need to stop being greedy, and I try to, like, move ahead. That's when I get hit by their projectiles. Yep, I genuinely don't know how to avoid getting hit. The only thing that I'm able to do to prevent myself from dying is to just go Unga Bunga mode and focus on killing them before they can kill me. Midna's, like, iconic Gooner character, but I like her personality a lot. Hanri Jail? Nah. I was told that, like, it seems that Twilight Princess was made with contempt, and I was, like, trying to think, what do you mean by that? And they basically kind of brought up, how Wind Waker was received. How everybody was really mad because they didn't want it to be all kind of cute. They wanted it to be more serious, kind of more like Ocarina of Time, or at least an art style. I think I'm gonna die. I have, like, no health. But it's like, I can kind of see that happen, and it's like, is that why Twilight Princess was dark? Because everybody's mad that it was, like, cutesy for Wind Waker? But I understand people's frustration with Wind Waker. Because if you really liked how Ocarina of Time did things, like, why would you want them to go in such a drastically different style? And there was probably that fear of, like, is this just how Zelda is going to be now? Like, they probably weren't thinking that it would just be a one-off or anything. They were probably worried, like, this is how it's going to look from now on. And the game, Wind Waker, is, like, a fantastic game, and I think a lot of people ended up getting convinced when they actually played it. But I do understand and sympathize with the dislike of the art style. Continue as Wingman, yes. I think this run's a dud. I think that, I'm gonna die. I'm just letting too much stuff get close to me, and also she just doesn't have as much, shield as, Falco. Twilight Princess was fun, but it was a more linear game than Wind Waker. Oh, that's unfortunate. I like it a mix. Like, I don't want too linear, but I don't want open world either. Where are you? Unga bunga mode. Unga bunga. Yes, Unga bunga wins. The illusion of an open world. Yeah! Because if it feels too restrictive and tight, it's like a little bit dull, but if it's the complete opposite and it's so open that you just feel directionless, I don't really enjoy how that feels. Can I? Yes. Wait, that's an evil carrier! Uh-oh. I'm dead. I'm still open-minded trying it, but... Nope, I'm dead. Yeah, and I tried to play a little bit of Breath of the Wild, and... I mean, I'm not the most hardcore Zelda fan, and Breath of the Wild looked beautiful and everything, but I kind of got bored quick. But I think it was, like, little things about it that brought it down. It's like, I don't really want to deal with weapon durability in a Zelda. Like, I'm okay with weapon durability in types of horror games, but for something like Zelda, or like an adventure game, I don't know. There's durability in, like, Bloodborne, kinda, but it felt, like, way easier to manage. And Breath of the Wild, it just felt like any weapon you get, you're gonna have to replace it very, very shortly. Also, my hand's actually starting to hurt. I might switch to, oh, wait! Oh, there's different health values, too. I just realized. So the girls have the same amount of health as the... Oh, actually, no, they have the least amount. These guys are medium, and then these two. Cool. I do really like this, but my hand's kind of hurting, so I need to switch to a different game. Also, for anybody who's new here, please, if you can, I want people to check out my friends Mayu Cream on Twitch and Twitter. She's a pre-debut, but she's actually going to debut. It's going to be hopefully this year. She's a goat girl, and she's very, very cute. Now, let's actually... I'm going to go on the BRB screen. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm going to end the stream and I'm going to start it back up under the new category. So refresh in like 5-ish minutes. I'll try to do this as quick as I can. I'll be right back.